Hello everyone, what is going on and welcome back on Crater Lake. Today I'm excited because my brand new Volvo Excavator just arrived. The dealer was able to deliver it, so I will jump in it to unload it and let's get to work. The driver just finished to detach the excavator from the trailer and I will jump in it and I will fire it up and unload it from the trailer. Now that I've got my excavator and that the driver is gone, I will jump back in it and let's see what this new excavator can do. So I will begin with this first tree. Make sure to close the claw so we don't drop it. So I will change my cutting length to 6 meters and I will see if we end up with enough piece in 6 meters or if I lower the size back to 5 meters just in case we have a little part of wood remaining at the end of this tree. That's imperfect. I don't have to change my length at all. And I can already tell it will be so much faster with this. My plan is today is to cut more tree than what I could transport with my trailer. And we still have $6,000 in our bank account. So if I still want to buy this trailer, I still can and bring more wood to the sawmill. I'm trying to stay in the same area for cutting trees. So with the skid steer, I don't have to drive too much to load the trailer. And this is so much faster. I'm already at my fourth tree cut and it only have been a few minutes. And since cutting tree with the excavator is faster, I don't bother to cut smaller tree. And we saw in the past that cutting smaller tree won't bother us because we can load much wood if I do one load of big log and one load of smaller one. Also cutting tree with this processor let us cut the tree much lower than I would have been able with the chainsaw. And I have so much control over the tree now. I can make them fall wherever I want instead of just guessing approximately with the chainsaw. It only have been a couple of minutes and I have already more tree down right now than the past 4 days. I will cut 2 more tree and after that I will begin to load the trailer with the skid steer. And I think that if I really wanted to, I could buy a pair of claw that goes with this excavator and I could load the trailer with it. But for now, I will stay with the skid steer. And there you go. This will be the last tree that I've cut down for today. So I've got a total of 13 tree cut down. And now I will jump in the skid steer to begin to load them up. My plan is to do like I did yesterday and load the bottom part of the tree first in the first trailer so I could make a good amount of money. Now that the bottom part of the trailer have 3 big logs, I will load 2 small ones. I've seen yesterday that it's a good formula to max out the space in the trailer. And I'm done with loading this trailer. I'm about to put the last piece of wood in it, and I went a little bit overkill while loading the trailer. I will shut the skid steer and jump out and begin to strap the load so I can go to the sawmill. Now let's jump in our pickup, and it's time to go to the sawmill to sell all those logs. And I will see at the sawmill how much money I will make with 6 meter log instead of 5 meter. But this new excavator really worth paying for it. Just with today, it saved us so much time just by cutting tree and delim them at the same time. I could not say that the chainsaw was not fun, but it takes a lot of time and work to cut, remove the branch, and load them. So if I can save a little bit of time, it will be better for me. And I've just arrived at the sawmill. I will keep the pickup running since I don't have a lot of wood and jump in this Tiger Cat. It's now time to unload our trailer, and I have a lot of big piece of wood in this trailer, so I hope I can make more money than I usually do. The wood's so much big that I can't take it all in one grab. First grab is now in the bunk for sale. It's not that we have much left in the trailer, but I cannot grab all at the same time. And now that everything is ready for sale, I will shut the Tiger Cat. And like normally, I will go see the secretary to get paid, and hoping that it will be a lot more than what I'm used to get. So I just get paid from the secretary, and it was really worth it. I've made $25,500 with this load, so making 6 meter log will be more beneficial for us than the 5 meter. And now I will go back to the landing, try to load a second load to bring back to the sawmill. But also I will want to take all the wood and push them all at the same place if I can, so I don't have to drive all around the place just to get those wood. And it will be just a little bit cleaner in the landing because we need to get organized if we want to have bigger equipment, because when we will have something like 5, 6, 7 machine driving at the landing, it won't be time to begin to clean up. And we're back at our landing. I will park the trailer and the pickup right here. I just jump back in the skid steer, and I've got an idea. What I'm gonna do is, instead of begin to load the smaller part, since we have a lot of wood on the ground, I will continue to load those big pieces and maybe try to make another $20,000. Because if I could, I would want to buy another piece of equipment as soon as possible. And I think that my next piece of equipment should be a log loader. Maybe like this one at the sawmill. I have a lot of brand that I could buy at the dealer. So if you guys have a preference on a brand in particular, just let me know in the comment section below. I will check into it and make my choice considering what your comment will be. I'm done with loading the trailer. I will say that this is one of the best trailer that I have ever loaded. Now we shut down the skid steer and strap the logs to the trailer. And next step will be to go to the sawmill. And if I make the same amount of money that I did earlier today, we should have around $46,000. And we're back at the sawmill for the second time of the day. So I will do like earlier and park myself next to this Tiger Cat. And now jump in the Tiger Cat to unload myself. And let's see if this time I can grab all the log in one go. Looks like it won't work again. So I will leave 2 pieces of log in the trailer and drop this. And let's go see the secretary for the second time of the day to see how much money we did. And I finished to talk with the secretary again, and I cannot believe it. I've made more money than the previous load, so I've got a grand total of $21,500. So that will bring our bank account at $48,500, which is pretty good because with our first week of work, we have been able to buy a new excavator with a processor attached on it, and we still have a good amount of money in our bank account, but I still have a loan to pay, and I think that I will wait just a little bit and get this log loader before paying back my loan. Now that I'm back at our landing, I will continue to bring all the wood all together as much as possible. I know that I have a lot of wood all around the place, so if I could bring them all together, next time it will be a lot easier for me to load them. And now I believe that all my wood is approximately in the same area, so I won't have to look for it later when I will continue to load. But I think it will be it for today. I hope you like this roleplay series of logging industry. If you do, leave a thumbs up, comment on which brand you would like to see for our next piece of equipment, since it will be a log loader. Subscribe, it will help the channel to grow, and I will see you on the next episode of logging industry. See ya!